Kamusta naman dun sa sa Butuan? Hindi ka affected sa audit.
Hindi masyado.
Pero may tama ba ng konti or
Sa
nothing at
area
all?
namin hindi masyado. Pero dyan sa
Oo.
Cebu,
Oh, dito
sa
sa Cebu.
bahay ng lola ko is tanggal yung bubong nila.
Oo. Ang daming ganun eh. That's like
Mm.
the common na nangyari dito. Yung mga roofing, yung mga sin natanggal.
Mm.
Um, or at least mostly okay naman by now. Most people are back. Um, Ayos naman. Okay,
Mm.
we are now live. So hello, meron tayong mga viewers. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our Just Success interview. So hi guys, if you can hear us and see us, please say hi. Please let us know where you're watching from. And baka may pa-shout out kayo dyan. Just type it in the
Mm.
comment section down below. So this afternoon, we have Mr. Elijah James Rigor Perez, haba ng pangalan. And he's gonna be sharing his
Mm.
story of how he's a college dropout, pero he was
Mm.
able to build his freelance career in the middle of a global pandemic. So, just to ask, how old are you ba, Elijah? Parang bata ka pa.
I'm 21 right now.
21
Kaka
years old.
21 lang nung 19.
Wow, same na pala tayo. Mm-mm.
Same
Same,
same
same
age.
same generation. Hindi. Ay, teka lang. Yung video ko nag-autofocus.
Nag-blur ka po.
Oo. Ay, ayaw.
Ah, out of focus.
Oo nga eh. Yung picture pa dito kay Carmi na picture. Ginamit niya eh. Ata, sa ano. Wait lang guys ha. Um, ayan. Ayan. Sige, sige. Na-focus na ulit. So yeah, Elijah, this 21-year-old na freelancer. So, maraming nagtatanong, can I start freelancing? Ano lang ako, wala akong work experience. Mag-jacket din ako.
Mm.
Niya ako sa'yo, nagbarong ka.
Kala ko mag-formal ka din po, sir.
Sige,
Kaya nagbarong
nahiya
ako.
tuloy ako. Nahiya tuloy ako. Sige, ano na ako. Mag-jacket lang ako para
Ayun.
formal tingnan ng konti. Ano ba to? PLDT. Hindi daw ako nagbayad ng electricity. Ng internet. Ayan. Sige, okay na. Sana okay na tong
Mm.
focus to. Yeah, so Elijah's gonna be sharing his story today, and let's start off mga shout out natin. We have Rowena San Pedro. You can see the comments naman Elijah sa side, no?
Mm.
Good afternoon daw. And yes, Elijah is giving away a gift. He has a gift for everyone. It's a PDF. It's a free PDF copy of things to consider in freelancing. So, if you're still wondering kung papasok ba ako dito, well, what are the things to get started? Baka you might want to check out his free gift. It's a PDF copy of for you to review of things to consider in when you're getting started in freelance. Or baka Elijah, you can talk more about this. What anong mga secrets that you reveal here in your free gift?
Secrets. Number one is, pero in English yun ha. Pakapala ng muka, ganun. And persistence, nandun yun.
Oh,
And
ayun.
the just do it attitude, nandun yun.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. And I'm sure when you share your story today, you'll be talking about that yung persistence, yung
Mm-hmm.
ang kapalan ng mukha, bagagnaong, Bisayan lang.
Mm.
Bagagnaong or yung having that yung angas and
Mm.
yung just do it attitude. So if you want to get that and read about what Elijah says about it, then yeah, what I want you to do is share this interview and hit that share button, share this with your family and your friends on your Facebook wall, and then type in shared in the comment section down below para we're gonna go ahead and send that over to you. Sige, greet muna natin yung mga viewers. Hi El, hi Clarissa, Aiza. Arv, pa-shout out from Cagayan de Oro. Oo, mga near sa area nyo. Um,
Meron.
Rowena from Bulacan. Hello, Cheska Pagadian. Hello, Jomalu. Currently studying e-commerce in the accelerated module. Nice, nice. Sige. E-commerce. Natapos mo ba yung e-commerce course, Elijah? Sa
E-commerce, yung bago po. Hindi.
Oo. Hindi,
Mm,
hindi niya natapos yung
starting.
e-commerce.
Starting pa lang.
Sige, sige. Pero
Mm-mm.
successful naman si Elijah. He's able to build his career kahit hindi pa siya nag-e-commerce course. So, optional lang, di ba?
Mm.
Carmi, hello. Mahar, good afternoon, teacher. Thank you for sharing. Pa-shout out ulit si, ito, Joe Malone na shout out ko na pala. Thank you for sharing, Mahar, Marty, L, um, Melissa, Joan from Davao, Clarissa, um, I enroll in Quick Pro, hindi ibang company po yon. To be successful freelance. I-share natin, mag-share pa rin tayo kahit sa iba ka
Mm.
nag-enroll. Na-hurt naman ako, pero okay lang. Um,
Hala, na-hurt.
thank you for tagging. Machachi from Iligan. Oh, ito, ano yung mga malapit sa inyo. Um,
Mindanao.
oh, mga Mindanao area. Riza from NCR, Lourdes from Davao City. Ang daming Mindanao ngayon kasi Mindanao to si
Mm-mm.
Elijah. So, ang daming mga fans from Mindanao. So, ayun. And if you guys have any questions for Elijah, please type them in the comment section. We'll be asking them during the interview while we are talking about Elijah's story, and he's gonna be sharing about what brought him to build his freelance career. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with today's feature interview with Elijah. And I just want to thank you once again, Elijah, for taking this time
Mm-hmm.
to taking an afternoon. I know na you're busy din, we all have commitments, pero I'm glad that you committed to this
Mm-hmm.
because you're going to be inspiring other people. So let's go ahead and get started with your story, and yeah, tell us about parang how you started. You were in college, like before
Mm-mm.
you went into freelancing. Ano yung situation mo, and what drove you into the world of freelancing?
Actually, before I started this, wala akong kaalam-alam nitong lahat. Anything about being a VA. Like, so, I was in online class lang and I did not like it. That's the truth. I did not like it. Kaya naman siya, but it was draining. It was There was no reward system, nothing. So yeah,
Or no motivation to
no
really.
motivation, and yeah, and I never, I don't think I learned anything because there was no one teaching. It was just doing quizzes, doing assignments. Just read this and then do the assignment, which sometimes you just can't do it, especially in the IT course. I'm in the IT course, and if that's the case, it would be almost impossible to learn because there's no
Mhm.
guidance.
Yeah, and parang
Mm-mm.
why are you paying for enrollment? And then,
Mm-mm.
you can just read,
Mm-mm.
especially in IT, there's so many free
Mm.
resources online so you can just, go there and learn rather than paying for something and you're still not
Mm.
learning anything. So I can see how that, with COVID going on and
Mm.
um how things are, it's a challenge, but yeah,
Mm.
it's parang na sacrificing learning, what you're
Mm.
in your experience.
Yeah, pati yung cousin ko nag-BPO na din siya dyan sa Cebu because of this. Dropout
Mm.
din.
Drop out
So,
in
yeah.
college.
So, yeah, dropped out and actually hindi ako ang nakadiscover ng VA bootcamp. It was my mom.
Your mom probably. And when was this? What year was this?
2021.
21,
Around
last year.
January to March. Yan,
And you were third year or
ano pa lang. First year.
first year?
Mm-mm.
Okay, first year. Oh, so your first year, when you're starting college, tapos, it's yeah, there's like no
Mm.
interaction, there's no, it's a very different experience.
Mm.
Sige, so
Stressful and shocking.
Oh, I remember my college experience na parang it's in college is about like yung classmates mo, yung mga barkada.
Mm.
So it's yeah, I can see that that's sayang na well, you guys aren't able to experience it now, but you know, it also
Mm.
opened opportunities, diba, for you,
Mm.
which is why you're here. So yeah, you said in January your mom discovered it pa. So what happened there?
Siya yung nakakita then she sent me the link. Yeah, and dun na-convince kami na to take the paid course. And
Mhm.
yeah, very worth it. Ang dami-dami kong natutunan and yeah, including so many tools, online tools na very useful. Yeah,
So like
very very good
kayo,
lagi.
so
Mm.
kayo more, so is that just you said kayo, so it's more than just you.
Mm. But ako lang yung nag-pursue. Mm.
Mm. Who took it with, or who else took the course? Your siblings or
Ay wala pa. Wala,
okay.
ako lang muna. Mm. Pero
Mm.
I encourage anyone na nakaka-afford naman. Mm. Kasi yeah, it's very worth it, worth your money.
Oh, that's good to hear. It's good to hear
Mm.
na that you find it worth it.
Mm.
Well, your mom discovered it. Your mom found it. I assume
Mm.
she's the one who paid for it na rin kasi siya yung
Mm.
parang nag-encourage. Siya, hindi siya, no? She didn't want to try it out ba?
No. Kasi that time she was an ESL teacher. Mm.
So she already has some experience
Mm.
na working on the internet, diba?
Mm.
So that's why she was open to it and she saw it.
Mm.
Um, baka
Refer,
ngayon,
refer niya sa akin kaagad.
and
Mm.
baka right now you might be earning more than your mom na right now sa ESL niya.
Sana.
Baka maganda. Well, it's the 'cause- well, it's possible to get to that
Mm.
point. Baka makonvince din siya,
Mm.
makita niya yung ano, bigla kang
Mm.
bumili ng kotse. Oy, ano to? Si Elijah may kotse bigla. After a few
Mm.
years, 'di ba?
Mm.
So you enrolled in January, sabi mo ganun.
Mm. Ano,
You enrolled, uh,
around that
or she showed it to you in
showed it to
January.
you in January. I watched the free courses pa lang that time. Pero I think I only enrolled mga August na.
Hmm.
Mga
Teka
August
lang.
na.
What took you so long, if I can ask?
Because this this dude thought I can do it without the course. I can't.
Sige. Let's talk about that. Let's talk
Kasi,
about that. Your experience, like,
mm,
say, because the free course, it
mm,
gives you like
mm,
kind of a bird's eye view, diba? Of,
mm,
okay, this
mm.
is the online world.
Mga
Um,
brief na skills din.
this is like the brief summary of skills, and from
Mm.
there, diba? It's like, oh yeah, this is a good world I want to get into. Why should I spend thousands of pesos? May YouTube naman, diba? That's what a lot of
Oh,
people.
nandun sa YouTube, nasa page.
Oh, sa
Yeah.
mga webinars, 'di ba? So how was your experience? So from like January, from, let's say mga
Mm.
February when we finished the
Nag-a-apply
free
lang
course,
ako.
apply.
Watch the course,
How was
apply. Pero, yun nga, hindi tinuro doon yung kailangan eh. Yung very, very kailangan talaga. Wala sa free course yun. So, I think yun yung reason na hindi ako natanggap ng clients that time. Yeah. Ganun
Mhm.
yun.
Pero like we talk about, 'di ba? You've watched our webinars, right? You've seen our
Mm-mm.
webinars. Um, and well, I talk a lot about kahit yung mga cover letters, yung mga profiles,
Mm-mm.
maraming mga tips doon. I'm sure na
Mm.
when you were trying to do it on your own, baka you reviewed those din, no?
Mm-mm. Mm.
So, and I'm curious then, and this is also not just for my own curiosity, but I'm sure a lot of viewers are also curious because, especially right now, 'di ba, na pandemic,
Mm.
they want to save money, 'di ba? It's tough, right? It's tough. Making financial decisions, investing is a big decision.
Mm.
So people, it's understandable. People will want to try to do it on their own. So like even with all these tips, but there are YouTube videos about writing cover
Oh, meron.
letters. There
Mm.
are blog posts, there are articles. There's so much information out there.
And marami
Um,
ding YouTubers na like user.
mm-mm,
Pero,
mm-mm.
yun nga.
So
Mm.
why do you think it didn't work when you were like using the free resources?
I think is because in the paid course, maraming secret tips dun. And like, pati sa resume nga, yung sa free courses, hindi doon na-tackle yung templates. Walang templates dun. And
Oo.
walang tips. Sa free course, walang tips na how to create a resume and portfolios dun. I only learned that sa paid course, yung portfolios and yung different websites talaga. Kasi sa
Mm-mm.
free, I think as far as I remember sa free course, ano lang, online jobs PH ba yun, sir?
Oo,
Yung,
OLJ, Upwork.
mm,
Oo.
yun lang, Upwork. Pero hindi tinuro yung like in-depth, hindi tinuro in-depth yung
Oo.
how to make a cover letter and
Oo. Oo.
how to search for jobs na
Oo.
kailangan pala i-search mo talaga. Wag lang yung sa first page mo na dapat i-consider mo din yung time frame, how long it was
Mm-mm.
created, ganun. I didn't see that in the free free course. Yeah.
Even in the other, diba, there are YouTubers who like give a lot of free information about
Mm.
Upwork and stuff. You didn't see it. You didn't get it there,
Mm.
then.
Wala.
Mm-mm.
They only show which website and how to access that website. That's as far as I remember.
Oo. Yeah, in the course, that's when like when we can go detailed kasi. And that's what
Mm.
ako din. I enroll in courses. I'm not just trying to be biased kasi may course kami. But ako I enroll in courses din because, and it's my experience, like you can get information, 'di ba? Like, okay,
Mm.
parang interested ako dito. Ganun. I want to learn more about it. And like when I enroll in courses, it's because and totoo naman, there's a lot of free information out there, pero kalat-kalat eh, 'di ba? It's like
Like
it's
exploded view,
oh,
kumbaga.
and then there's too much, and you try to
Mm.
take it at once. It's way too much. So I like the structure. Sa akin, I like the structure. Um, and parang it's better for learning. That's what I found.
Mm. Kasi may
May
path.
structure.
Mm.
Oh, may like linear path talaga na
Mm.
hindi
Like,
like katulad ng YouTube, you get like a million videos and like saan ka, you can go anywhere. So yeah, I get it.
mm.
Not just from a course creator perspective, but also from a learner
Oo.
perspective. Then, so and I'm glad to hear that you really found that it's worth it. That's good. Always good feedback.
Mm.
Sa VA Bootcamp because that's what we want to do. We want to provide
Mm.
value talaga. And so yeah, you enrolled in the bootcamp in August. Sige, and then what happened from there on?
August and then I think oh yeah, September 23rd is when I got a client.
May day
September
talaga, September
23rd.
23rd.
Mm. Tas ano
So
5
like
months 'yun na ano project.
like after a month in the bootcamp, how long did it take you to finish it? Yung main
But
lang na course.
I think kasi yeah, because I only took in an hour a day. I think a whole month man siguro.
One whole
Mm.
month. So parang you finished it maybe what, early September, ganun.
Opo, ganun.
And then you got hired September 23. I actually remember the day, no, the exact date
Mm.
that you got hired. Um, is it is it like is that a milestone date for you? Kasi naalala mo talaga yung September
Um,
23
kasi shocking yun. 10 they called me at 10:30 I think. Oh, 10:30
at night.
and at night
Oo.
wala pa nga ako sa bahay nun. And then diretso ako sa bahay and chat agad. the client call agad. Mhm.
Nice, nice. So before that, and I'm gonna, I wanna talk more about it because that's like an experience altogether.
Mhm.
You finished the boot camp like early September. You didn't get hired right away because some people they want to get hired right away. And like, okay, I
Oo.
finished. I want to get
Mm.
hired immediately. What was your experience na in that time from like
Mm.
when you finished until you got hired?
Yeah, I had that feeling mga first week like atat na atat
Mm-mm.
like dapat meron na. So ayun inubos ka agad ang connect sa
Ang
Upwork
correct.
in 1 week.
I think
So ay,
sinabi ko sa course not to do that, di ba?
kaya
So,
nga I remember it was only till naubos na then I remember na sana binudget ko yung account ay yung
yung connect.
connects.
Oo.
So,
And
ayun.
then like, sige, go ahead, go ahead.
Ayun, mga two connects na lang siguro na iwan nun. Di na enough to apply. So,
Oo.
hinintay ko ulit na mag-replenish. So, pero, ay, naggumawa ako ng account sa LinkedIn, sa Indeed, Glassdoor, ganun. Pero sa Upwork ako na, na-hire. Ng,
What kind of focus were you general VA? Did you focus on specific area?
mm. So far, yun, General VA, data entry.
Okay.
And the job was to take care of the Trello boards and ano nga yun? Uploading in WordPress. Mm.
Oh, okay. Nice,
Mm.
nice. So as somebody, we always see people kasi sa page, in the comments who say, ang hirap, like in data entry and general VA, ang hirap, because so many other people apply for the same jobs, 'di ba?
Mm.
Na, um,
Mm.
especially in general VA and data entry, these are
Mm.
very sought after jobs by a lot of people.
Crowded
So
na siya masyado.
oh, it's very crowded. So you, as somebody na bagong profile, 'di ba? Bagong Upwork profile, you didn't have any feedback yet, you didn't have any experience yet. How were you able to get hired for this job, which the client was with you for 5 months, no? You just mentioned that.
5 months.
Yeah. Oh, so that's a valuable client. Na hindi lang siya one-time job, hindi lang siya one
Mm.
month, but 5 months. Um, what do you think is the factor that really made you stand out?
It made me stand out as mm, siguro is because I had the exact skills they were looking for. Kasi nalagay ko yun lahat sa resume
Sa
and
profile mo.
support. And I think kasi naka like ano yan, like clear siya and not conflicting yung skills ko. Like for example, linagay ko yung WordPress talaga nandun yung Google Docs and Google Excel, mga ganun. Like hindi ko linagyan ng iba. Like for example, if you would add like you would jump in kaagad in lagyan mo ng date ng video editing which is far too different from those.
Oo,
So yeah,
oo.
I only added similar things and yung yun lang din yung nasa cover letter ko is how to help them. And I honestly told them na I had no prior experience. So, and then dun, nag-take off naman.
Nice, nice. And that's a great tip actually, yung
Mm.
having I guess complementary skills sa profile, yung hindi
Mm.
conflicting. Um
Mm.
just like if you're like for example, to make it more understandable for our audience. Like if you go to a restaurant na let's say Chinese restaurant, 'di ba? So you
Mm.
have yung mga dim sum, you have mga siomai, and then biglang may pizza
Burger.
or burger,
Ay,
'di ba? Parang,
pizza.
ha? Ano to, 'di ba?
Chinese food ba yan?
Parang you won't trust the restaurant na, 'di ba? Ano
Mm.
ba to? Yung credibility ng restaurant is going to go down. So
Mm.
in the same way na like Elijah was saying with his profile, yung mga skills niya are complementary na hindi like, data entry and then video editing and layo. So
Mm.
that's a good point to make. So yeah, you pointed out, you told the client mismo, di ba, that in the cover letter or
Mm.
in the interview na wala kang experience.
In the interview.
In the
Interview.
interview na. Oo. Yeah,
Mm.
you usually don't like mention it up front in the cover letter, but during the interview, that's a good time to do it. Like, and this is your first interview with a client?
Oh no. Nakailang interview na ako dun sa free pa lang.
Mm-mm,
So I
mm-mm.
jumped in almost pati companies na lahat-lahat kahit wala akong dala. So yeah, interview lang na interview. Yan, kapal ang mukha ko eh.
How many do you remember like how many interviews before ito si client na hire ka?
Mm. Pwede mang name drop ng company. Bawal.
If hindi mo naman iyan no, if hindi naman negative.
Endorse. Oh, okay
Oo.
naman sila. So it was V1 Marketing Studios. No, not studios. V1 Marketing Strategy.
Mm-mm.
And Cyberbacker. May virtual backer din sila that time. So,
Yung mga
oh.
agencies, oo.
Mm-mm. And 24/7 VA. Ganon.
And you
Kailan
did
din.
this to like also to get yung experience na gano'n na
Mm-mm.
mm.
Mm. Doon
Kasi
ko
like working
na-realize ang power of a smile.
Oo. That's right. Yung
Mm.
when you smile at like an interview, it makes a big difference. When you try, kasi you connect, diba? You connect
Mm.
with the client. And that's a good tip. You can go through
Mm.
these interviews, even even if you don't have a like I don't want to say na even if you don't have a plan of working with these companies.
Mm.
Um, but the truth is you can naman. Diba? If you want to work with them, sige, that's fine.
Mm.
Pero if you don't want to work with them and just want to go through the process, diba? That's
Mm.
also good practice grounds na
Confidence
walang
booster. Mm.
confidence booster na walang risk sa'yo halos, na walang masasayang sa'yo. Oras, pero it's an investment, diba? It's an investment in your
Mm.
confidence, it's an investment in yourself. Na you go through these interviews. So by the time na ikaw, like in your experience, diba? By the time you're able to talk to that client na, with a real job, with a job that you want to work with a decent rate, then you're ready na. You're ready to really
Mm.
pitch yourself. Oo. Because like agencies, it's the truth is they don't pay as well, diba? Like these
Oo.
other agencies. Were you given
Tapos may
offers
cut
ba sa
sila.
Oo, may percentage
Offers.
na sa mga agencies
There was one BPO sa Davao. They never stopped messaging me until now.
until now
Kasi
pa.
I took their first they messaged me and then I took the interview. Pero I had to decline kasi nga sa Davao. But until now they
Mm-mm.
still invite me.
Pero right now, may ano ka
Mm.
na, may freelance ka na.
Mm.
So yeah. But yeah, that's a good example. And like a lot of people, like kasi we get messages from, especially like people who haven't worked, like especially mga moms, mga stay-at-home moms before who want to go back into the workforce, or people who've like worked 10 years in a company
Mm.
na they want to shift. Parang the last interview they did was 10 years ago. They don't remember the experience. So like what you did, that's a good way of boosting your confidence, so that yeah, when the time comes, it's gonna be better throughout. So
Mm.
when in that interview, hindi ka kinabahan nun?
Hindi naman po. Mabait
Sanay ka
naman
naman.
yung HR. Okay lang. And I think nasanay na.
Oo.
Eh. And
That's
nakalagay doon sa gift doon na I stopped caring. Matanggap man o hindi, just do it. Just take the interview.
oo. And that's a good attitude to have. Eh.
Mm.
Like you let go, 'di ba? You do your best.
Mm.
You do your best and you let go because how many rejections do you think you got before you got hired?
Hmm. How many? Siguro around 100 na. Kasi,
Around 100 rejections.
or 200. Like, basta ang dami na nun. Di ko
Mm.
na ano, kasi I don't put them all into my memory. Like,
Oo, tama, tama.
nakalimutan ko lang kaagad. Mm.
Mm. That's a great attitude kasi yun nga, if you let it, this is one challenge that a lot of
Mm.
newer freelancers have is that they let it affect them.
Mm.
Na
Mm.
ma-depress, they like yung iba
Malungkot.
like they just apply for one job lang. Oh, gusto ko
Mm.
to. I'll apply for this job. And
Mm.
then ay hindi ako
Hintayin
natanggap. Oh, and they wait for the reply. They don't apply to
1 month
anything
na,
else. Oo,
yun
wala pa
lang.
rin. Oh, and then after nun na, ayun, ma-depress kasi
Mm.
wala, hindi natanggap. So that's good that that you found that out, that you were able to practice it. Na you don't have that, you don't get too attached to the jobs that you're
Mm.
applying to. Oo.
Mm.
And then, you do your best. Ayun, you do your best, and then afterwards, if matanggap, then great. If hindi, then you move
Mm.
on. Di ba? Move on
Move
agad.
on. Mm.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. That's good. That's a really good attitude to have. Um, with now when with this client, you like you said, you got message at 10:30 sa gabi, tapos wala kas bahay,
Mm.
and the interview, like how did it compared to the other interviews na you went through interviews na hindi ka natanggap, what do you think was different with this interview?
Like, the difference between this interview and the very first is, to be honest, hindi na ako masyadong excited nun. Like sa
Parang
first,
kebs lang.
mm, like normal lang na conversation. Eh, sinabi ko lang
Ah,
yung mga ano, kung anong kulang niya o anong hinihingi nila na
mm.
questions, ganun. Mm.
And that's I guess it's more like yung conversational discussion. That's always the best
Mm.
when it comes to interviews. Um, I wouldn't say na wala excitement. Baka isipin ng iba parang, oh, okay. Parang
Hin-
ganun, parang dead, parang robot.
Hindi naman ganun. Like, hindi lang excited na gawin yung interview, ganun. Like,
Mm. Normal,
parang
normal
normal
lang.
lang.
Ganun.
Like,
Oo, ayan.
I'll just do this. Ganun.
Oo. Yeah, yeah. And that's good, that's because you're more comfortable, 'di ba?
Mm.
Parang okay lang, I'm just having a conversation with someone. Um, not, I'm not really like, okay, I have to get it. Parang hindi ka desperate, 'di ba?
Oo,
Like if you're
oo.
too excited, you're like, sige sir, gawin ko 'yun, 'di ba? Ganun.
Mm.
But if it's a conversation, it's more honest. And
Mm.
the clients are more comfortable with that kind of setup din. Sabi ni Eva, my first interview was 15 years ago.
15.
Si Elijah 6 years old pa nun, 15 years ago.
That's true.
Bata pa nun. Sige, and sige, how was the job? Like, you said you did this for 5 months. Well,
Mm.
how did it go?
Actually, very lucky kasi Israel yung Israeli yung client and yung time zone is similar lang sa atin. So I would start at 1 p.m. sa atin, which is 9 sa kanila, sa Israel.
Mm.
Oh, 9. So
9
convenient
9
siya sa
p.m.
time. Mm. Convenient siya sa time and simple lang yung pinapagawa. Like, kasi yung i-upload mo sa WordPress is i-copy mo lang from the writers. And the writers kasi is different languages. So, different languages. May German, may Italian, Spanish, and copy mo lang, paste, and then upload sa WordPress. Then you would search for kasi celebrities yon ang celebrities na blogs, ganon, like
Oh,
old
nice.
version niya, old pic, new pic, ganon. Iko-collage mo lang from Google and then upload mo dun. It's very simple talaga.
Oh, so
No
parang copy
stress.
paste, copy
Mm.
paste, and then Canva. You used Canva or
Ano lang, ano nga yun? Ano nga yun? Basta yung collage sa, ano lang, sa Google, free collage.
oo, mga free
Tas,
tools lang ginagamit mo.
mm. Tas ayun, manage ng Trello board. Very simple lang.
And
Trello, moving around the cards kasi from writer to us uploaders sa team namin. Mm.
so yeah, it sounds like very straightforward,
Mm.
very yeah, sabi mo simple to do the work. Um and like sige, ito, this is what people care about. Earnings wise. I don't, you don't need to disclose like how much you earned if you're not comfortable with it. But you can if you want to.
Mm.
But like how was the experience na being able to earn online?
Mm. Actually, very okay lang naman siya for a newbie.
Uy,
I just started.
light mo.
Nawa na ko'y kuryente.
Hala.
I
Nawala
lost
ng
power.
Nako,
Paano to?
yung brown out. Sige. Well, you still have internet ah?
Kasi naka-UPS yung
Ay,
computer and the Wi-Fi.
sige, that's not gonna last very long.
Mm. How do you do this? Siguro,
Uh, if you can go on
ma-continue ba to
mobile,
sa ano? Phone?
yeah, if you can, sige, mag-login ka sa just click on the link, the StreamYard link, and then
Sandali.
you should be able to, if you have, like, 4G there. Sige, sige.
Tignan natin.
Ganito talaga
Oh,
yung mga challenges sa Philippines.
mm. Ano yun? Let me see.
Parang I didn't hear a question about this in yung mga presidential interviews. If I know a lot of people are watching that, parang hindi ata na-bring up yung ganito,
Ay,
yung mga,
oo.
oo.
Pati yung internet natin, internet speed.
Oo. Hindi I think like in I mean like in the Jessica Soho interview, I think somebody mentioned it a little bit, pero parang pahapyaw lang and like our power, our
Mm-mm.
internet, which is very important, 'di ba? I think these are, ano, just to be relevant. These are important discussions to
Oo.
have, especially outside the main cities like Cebu, Manila, Cebu, Davao, 'di ba? Okay yung power dun, pero in the provinces and the outside cities, it really is a problem. So, ayun si Elijah on the phone. Let me try to bring you in before
Sige.
your
I-shutdown
computer
ko na
dies.
siguro to.
Sige, wala ka pa sa phone ah. It's still loading. Or you can, yeah, I can hear myself.
Oo.
Wait,
I
I'll,
can hear
I'll,
you.
I'll mute you here. Teka lang. Ay,
Okay na.
bumalik. Okay, okay.
Okay, continue sa chika.
Okay, we're back. Ayos. Sige, sige. Where were? Okay, yung experience of earning online, like personally, not the technical side, but like, how did it affect you? Is personally, and like, how did you feel about it?
Actually, okay siya. I felt na like mas convenient talaga kaysa sa ano, yung traditional office jobs and very fast kasi kung ano, yung earning mo. Like you don't have to go to the boss office kunin yung sahod mo.
Oo.
So nagka-problema lang ako nun sa PayPal mga ilang times. Kasi matagal nila ni-release.
Yung
21
first
days
time.
ata.
Oo.
21 days. So it happened again. Sa second and third.
Oh,
Like
bakit
21
daw?
days ko nakukuha. Ewan. Ewan ko anong
Hmm.
nangyari dun.
It's only supposed to happen once eh. Sa alam ko,
Mm-mm.
in most experiences, like yung verification, 'di ba? Yung first
Mm-mm.
time. Unless you get like thousands of dollars right away. So baka ang laki ng earnings mo na ano ka
Hindi
na
naman.
na, na fraud flag kasi uy baka ano to, money laundering, hindi naman.
Hindi. So I only earned ano, around 300 a month sa 5 months na yun. Mm.
And this
Which
was
is
like how many hours per day?
9.
9 hours.
9.
So it's a lower, like below
Mm.
below the average na rate.
Below.
Um But for I guess you started it. You
Mm.
started because you wanted that
Mm.
experience naman. Oo.
Okay
Oo.
naman siya for newbies like me
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
kasi I had no experience, so almost no value to them. Just skills and unproven pa
Mm-mm,
to
mm-mm.
them,
Yeah,
right?
wala kang actual like at
Mm.
your age, wala kang actual work experience even in an office
Mm.
or anything. No? Oo. So it's a good first experience. Better than ako yung first experience ko working sa fast food eh. So um kalimutan like we earned almost
Mahirap.
nothing. And ang hirap pa. Ang
Kapoy.
stressful. Oo,
Mm.
ang stressful, ang hirap, and then the earnings was very very little. So, for compared to that,
Mm.
that's like a fortune compared to what I was earning before
Mm.
noon. Um, and then sige, you did this for 5 months. Like you said, it's easy work, low stress. Baka
Mm.
nakapag-Netflix ka at the same, yung what I know what some freelancers do, nag-Netflix at the same time, ganun.
Ay, hindi ko kaya. I'm not that good into multitasking like that.
Multitasking. Sige, mga after a few years siguro, once you get the
Mm.
hang of it. Yung mga veteran moves like habang nagano ng trabaho, sige, go copy paste sa WordPress, may K-drama
Mm.
sa isang window ganun. I'm not encouraging that. I'm
Mm.
just saying that that's what some people do. Um, and after the 5 months, so you started in September plus five, you ended
January.
recent January.
This
Okay.
month lang.
Oh.
Mm.
And like, do you have other clients? What are your other experiences so far?
Ngayon wala pa kasi I'm expanding my skills. Mm.
Mm,
Pero I'm applying again. Pero oh yeah, wala pa nga kasi it's just been a couple weeks.
mm. Nice.
January 4th yun nag-end. Yeah, it's just been 2 weeks, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So wala pa, syempre. And I'm expanding my skills as social media manager with Ma'am Liora na
Mm-hmm.
refer ako ni Ma'am Carmi kay Ma'am Liora. So, very good. Mm.
And Leora is one of, for those of you that don't know, Leora is one of our coaches in the VA
Mm.
Bootcamp, in the Guided Hustle Challenge, and she does provide yung mga internships and opportunities
Mm.
to mga graduates. I think like most of the coaches do whenever there's an opening. Kasi kami, like when I also have clients, yung ibang coaches, I also have clients. When we have needs na it's easy to like what we do is we usually tap the VA Bootcamp students because we know na these are filtered na, especially nakagraduate.
Mm.
They're
Mm.
filtered na they've gone through the process, they know
Mm.
about it, they have some skills
Mm.
na to be able to graduate, you have to have skills, you have to have some determination kasi the course is not exactly the easiest course
Mm.
to graduate from. So para sa amin, it's filtered na and it's easy for us to get
Mm.
higher quality applicants than from
Mm.
outside. So that's what a lot of us do, and I guess that's like an un like an unwritten benefit of the VA Bootcamp then is you have these kind of
Mm.
opportunities. Are you planning to join the the Hustle Challenge?
G- I'm registered na and I already got
Nice.
the email. Ngayon lang.
Yeah. Congrats, congrats. Yeah, we're starting that
Thank
soon.
you. Mm.
So the Hustle Challenge, that's when I know it's gonna be another thing like um in Elijah's experience, for everyone here, in Elijah's experience, you got, I guess you got your first job, which is very
Mm.
fulfilling actually to get hired for the first time.
Mm.
Um, when I got hired, I think ano lang $5 lang for like a one-time job. It's very fulfilling no matter what the amount. Um, but in the hustle challenge, this is when we're gonna ask Elijah, we're gonna ask you to take the next step in
Mm.
your freelancing and look for like an earnings that's going to ano is your mom watching but kasi these are like yung goal natin is earn more than her actually. That's
Nako.
in that range. In that range, that's going to be the ano. That's going to be the well, yeah, at the minimal, especially since you already have 5 months experience.
Mm-mm.
I'm no matter which coach you fall under, they're gonna really push you to do it, um, to hit those higher
Mm.
earning jobs na.
Yeah. And right now is I'm actually trying to expand my video editing skills din kasi marami din job posts sa Upwork for video editors. Marami sa
Yeah.
LinkedIn, they're looking for video editors. And yeah.
Oo. Even if you like on your profile, like in LinkedIn, in Upwork, even if you just like put your skills there, if it's something that's in high demand sa mga clients, and video
Mm.
editing is one of them,
Mm.
when you have mga samples, yung mga ganun, they'll be the ones approaching you na. It'll get to that
Mm.
point.
I'm
So,
creating samples din.
oh, yeah, that's like the right path. Like that, well, that's what we teach naman sa VA Bootcamp, yung
Mm.
portfolio and everything like that.
Portfolios. Mm.
Oo, oo. Ano, like you said your cousin is here sa Cebu, di ba, sa BPO.
Opo.
Um, how's like have you shared with him like your experience working online, ganun?
Mm. We we're always in contact pero yung problem niya lang is wala pa siyang laptop or PC. So yeah,
Oo.
I think she's going to earn some money para magkaroon ng PC. And diretso na siya dito.
Online din siya. Mag-VA Bootcamp din.
Mm.
Oh, it's a good, it's a good alternative right now. And like in your position, if sige, I'm gonna ask you, do you still want to have the college experience? Kasi hindi mo na experience yan. Do you still want to have it? Or kontento na ka dito?
Actually, yes. Gusto kong bumalik sa college soon kung face-to-face na and if ma-afford. Ma-afford.
Mhm. Well, ma-afford,
Yeah.
I'm sure if you continue on
Mm.
this path, ma-afford mo yun even if you
Mm.
um, go sa mga higher, mga more expensive colleges, you'll be able to do it.
Mm.
Seeing your persistence, your attitude, um, you'll be able to do it. And when you join the GHC, you'll really see that. But yeah, the iba yung experience, it's something I think na well, it's kind of sad that your generation is really going through this na
Mm.
unable to have that experience, the social experience of
Mm.
um, because college just isn't just about learning, it's also
Mm.
about yung mga friends, yung mga ganon.
Mm.
Yeah, like for some people, it's all about yung barkada, barkada, ganun. It's like 20% lang yung learning.
Mm.
Um, but you get people skills din, 'di ba? And yung mga organizations. So yeah, I would, recommend it. Na even the experience itself is something
Mm.
that yeah, I think you can go through. And if you can, 'di ba, you can earn at the same time. Like if you're still freelancing and you can go to college at the same time, or you laki ng earnings mo and then you'll
Mm.
you'll have that college experience din, 'di ba? Pwede din 'yun.
Mm.
Oo. For a
Kasi
college
right kasi
for a
right now
college
ang
student and oh yes, go ahead, go ahead.
ano po. Kasi right now yung ang college is parang pinag-a-assignment ka lang at home
Hmm.
na hindi ka tinuturuan. So, kasi may like hindi balance, like output, learn, teaching is very low. There's almost no teaching. Sandan ka lang ng video. Even nung sa calculus namin, ang hirap ng video. Hindi mo matatanong yung video. Like, how did we get there? Lalo na ako,
Pero
I'm very dumb in math.
kailangan 'yun sa ano sa
Mm.
sa IT. So I'm curious, like it's the same in the bootcamp, 'di ba? It's pre-recorded
Mm.
videos. And then may assignments ka, may
Mm.
quizzes. So what do you think? What's the difference? Because the format's very similar lang naman.
Mm. Pero sa ano, sa VA bootcamp is mas detailed. Kahit I'm actually very ano, I applaud you, Sir Jason, kasi hindi ka
Thank you.
teacher pero mas nakaka-teach ka. Mas may nale-learn. Siguro nga is kasi experience ka na VA eh. And experience is the best teacher. Kaya mas nati-teach mo. Yeah. And yes, I really like na very detailed yung ano mo, yung courses. Like, kaya, halos hindi ka na kailangan magtanong. Kasi andun na.
That's good to
Na-tackle
hear.
na. Mm-mm.
Uh, Thank you for the kind words. But yeah,
Mm.
that's kind of the goal. And it's sad. It's sad to well for me. It's like considering looking at you sharing like your experience, and
Mm-mm.
I don't want to bring down our education system. Okay.
Mm-mm. Hindi naman.
But if that's the reality, diba? That's the reality that maybe our teachers need more support, diba? They
Mm-mm.
don't have that. Diba ako wala akong teaching experience since you learned a lot compared to the college teachers. I think, um,
Mm-mm.
balik tayo sa presidential sa politics na konti na, it
Mm-mm.
should be a priority. Especially right now,
Mm-mm.
Sa mga sa mga I know there are mga moms here, mga parents who have their kids go through homeschool, di ba? Or online
Mm-mm.
school sa bahay. Like, anong mga experience nyo? I know those who are doing homeschool iba kasi may interaction sa parent.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
I think it's very effective. But like ngayon, a lot of the schools, well, in the past school year, di ba, they did online classes.
Mm-mm.
So kamusta? If I'm just curious about it because we're in this day and age is very we've never had this in history
Mm.
na oo this is the
Shocking
first time it's
talaga siya.
happened oo so yung adjustments our education system wasn't prepared for it and it's not their fault then
Mm.
um but we have to like what you did you adapted and you say okay this isn't
Mm.
working for me diba this isn't
Mm.
working I'm not learning anything it's just wasting time and money in your experience and then you were able to find the VA boot camp and you learned through it because like in our case our focus is really online diba so
Mm.
it's the way that it's structured it's made for online compared to
Mm.
the mga classroom setups that are trying to do online na wala sang experience dun,
Mm.
diba? So, mm-mm,
Maybe
mm-mm,
that's what's going wrong kasi ano the the things they're going to teach is naka-design for face to face.
mm-mm.
Pero
Na may questions din, oo, ganun.
mm, pero they're online. Like siguro nga parang yung lesson plan ang in-upload lang ganun. Like parang ganun. Mm.
Oo.
So, medyo kulang talaga for me ha, for me. Kasi nga bobo
Mm-mm.
din naman ako. Pero ayun,
And
siguro it
that's
works
why
so sa iba.
Pero that's why people enroll, di ba, to learn,
Mm.
right? So, for you, di ba, you're trying to learn. You're
Mm.
one example, pero, di ba, you enroll because you want to learn. It's not working for you. It's like a microcosm na others
Mm.
din. If it's not working for you, I guess it's not working for a lot of other people then.
Mm.
Like sabi ni Mahar, I know Mahar she does homeschooling. From online school, nilipat ko yung anak ko sa homeschool. Mas effective for the kids.
Mm.
Oo.
Kasi nga may interaction. Mm.
Oo, yung interaction talaga. Um, yeah, I think that's a but in your case, you can't, your parents can't teach you homeschool sa IT masyadong complicated. Unfortunately.
Mm.
But yeah, I know that, we're going to get through this. Diba? We're going to get through this.
Mm.
Um, we just don't know when. But in the meantime, I'm glad, I'm happy na the VA Bootcamp's able to provide these opportunities for you guys na you're still able to learn, diba? And these valuable skills that you
Mm.
can use in the work. Even if you go corporate, the skills that we teach you, um, a lot of them are very applicable also. Like
Mm.
if and
Mm.
if you decide or um, other people decide to go corporate eventually once face to face. These are things you can use. So I'm glad to hear that we're kind of filling in that need
Mm.
um, for you guys. Um, See, what do you like? Where do you see yourself,
And
Elijah? Like, in when it comes to, right now you're expanding your skills, you're learning new skills, you're practicing. Um, you join the Hustle Challenge, so you're gonna apply for more work. Well, there's no school yet or no
mm.
face-to-face yet, probably not this year. You're focusing on freelance. How about and I know it's kind of too early for you to really see the future because we don't know what's going to happen, but
Mm.
do you see yourself in online freelancing in this field, like even
Forever.
after, yeah, well, not forever naman, pero after you graduate, mga ganun.
Yeah, I think babalik din ako dito. Like, from school, freelance ulit. Kasi
Oo.
if I go corporate, I think I'll earn less, I think,
Yeah.
than I'll work for international clients online. Mm.
Mhm.
So, why
And lower
there?
stress.
Dito na. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. And even if you go into what IT are you going into programming, networking? Wala pa.
I don't think I'll be back in IT kasi parang
Oh,
nag-shift na yung ano ko.
interests mo.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Like what are you planning? What are you considering?
Right now wala pa, but Mascom is appealing,
Oh, oh,
interesting right now.
oh,
Kasi
nice,
sa
nice.
content eh.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
If you're looking at like writing
Mm.
online is very like there are always openings
Mm.
kasi content is king online. So yeah, if you're looking into mass comm, um, like lit, I think lit. I don't know if lit teaches yung mga ganun. If there's a literature course, um, yung
Mm.
mga ganun which really enhance your writing skills, like and that's something that IT din is kind of, it gets outdated. Sa totoo
Mm.
lang. Oo, it gets outdated in
Mm.
2 years.
Nag-less yung demand niya right now.
Mhm.
Nag-less talaga as binabantayan ko din sa ano, mga sa Upwork, sa LinkedIn. Like there's less na naghahanap ng IT.
Compared to before.
Mm.
And writing, you see a lot of writing based on
Mm.
your, uh,
Mm. Writing
yeah.
and content makers.
Oo. Yung content grabe right now. And I don't see that slowing down in the next few years. So yeah, I
Mm.
think that's a good choice then. So yeah, when I think, when you go to school, when you go back, you can still freelance, and then what you learn in masscom will enhance pa, 'di ba, what
Mm.
you're learning. Because then yung classroom setting, I like online settings also nice, but when it comes to like getting critique and feedback on your writing, face to face would
Mas
also be
okay
good.
sa face to face
Yeah,
kasi
I agree.
immediate nandiyan na eh.
Oo.
Tanungin mo lang
Uh,
agad yung teacher. Mm.
Oo. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a nice path, and you see yourself freelancing forever. Oo. That's good
Mm.
to hear. Um,
Mm.
see, I'll it's we're almost time's up, but there are a lot of questions here about the VA Bootcamp, which the our interns and Carmi and Mahar, you guys are answering it. Thank you for that. I'm not answering the questions like how long does it take, because there's already unless you guys really want me to answer it, but people have been answering the questions. Yeah, we do have the
Mm.
courses, and just to summarize yung mga questions dito. Um, Sabi ni John Singson, kapalan ng mukha talaga para you get
Mm.
hired. Oh, di ba? That's the truth. Yung mga fees, there are links naman sa fee, like sa um, sabi ni Jeline, ang bilis, trust the process and take action lang talaga. Oh, that you got
Mm.
hired in like a month from
Take
graduating without the
action.
hustle challenge.
Mm.
Oo. As long as you do that consistent action, di ba?
Don't think
Um,
don't think too much. Gawa ka lang
Oo.
ng gawa.
Just
Mm,
do it. Oo, di ba?
mm,
Tama, tama. Let me see. Sana all hindi kabado sa interview, sabi ni Amy.
mm.
If it's for you, you'll get it. Di ba? Sige,
Tama si Joshua. Hi, Joshua. Eh,
asan yung...
kapitbahay ko yan.
Ay.
That's my
The
best
only
friend.
support support dito.
Mm.
Or the only thing I fear most is failure, but I suppose failure is the best teacher. Mga
Oh,
quotable quotes to Yung mga yung mga pang Instagram na quotes.
big brain quotes.
Oo. Um, Sabi ni teacher, and this is I think discussion with online. Depends on in the school where you are. Most schools now are having module design really for homeschool. These modules are carefully planned and prepared for students to work on the tasks at home. Yeah, there
Mm.
are.
Mm.
Hmm. Um, it depends on the school. Tama, tama. It depends on the school
Oo.
that you enroll in. Especially if like in your case, college. Ito sabi ni Mar, college kasi si Elijah baka different talaga. It's hard to like for the
Mm.
parents, they can provide support sa elementary, high school, sa
Easy
K-12.
lang siguro sa elementary and high school kasi basic knowledge lang dun. Kasi sa
Mm-mm.
amin sa majors, mahirap talaga.
Calculus. Hirap.
So yan si Joshua, oh. Nahihirapan na yan.
Bulgaran talaga. Di sa in public. Uh, Sabi ni Delos Reyes, course of ebook so helpful. While I'm studying every lesson, I'm keeping up with. Oh, that's good to hear.
Mm.
Uh, and yeah, I'm glad to see it. You're still very new to the you're still very new to the freelancing world,
Mm.
and it's nice to see your path, diba? Even though you're still kind of new this this world. You got hired like pretty soon after you enrolled. Well, you did the basic thing that you enrolled. You got the free
Mm.
courses. You tried it on your own. You found out, okay, maybe I need more. You enrolled in the course, and then you got hired for several months. Now you're going in the hustle challenge to parang level up and your freelance work. So I'm glad to see na it's affecting, it's having a positive effect
Mm.
on sa mga buhay nyo. That's very inspiring to hear. Nobody
Mm.
has asked questions kay Elijah. I get the story is pretty clear naman yung path mo. Ito, sabi ni Joshua, college is an entirely different stratosphere, especially when it comes to balancing desire for education and the want need to get a good job, especially someone whose multitasking skills aren't good. Yeah, agreed. It's a different.
Truth.
It's totally different. So yeah, well, in this pandemic, we're experiencing so many things, but good to hear that
Mm.
we're able to help you out. Well, teka lang, saan nga yung may, I'm supposed to share a PowerPoint pala. Almost forgot. Sige, do you have any pa-shout out po?
Sino? Ako?
Ikaw, Elijah,
Ako?
do you have any like,
Plugs.
any plugs? Oo.
Plug ko na lang yung business namin.
Sige, sige.
Ito. Herbaline Liniment Oil. May page kami na Herbaline Trading. Sa FB. Similar nito yung logo. Yan.
Sige,
Ayun,
Herbaline
ayun.
Trading. Ayan.
Yan. Ang product namin is liniment oil. This one is the original scent for massage oil. May mint. Yes. We have lavender scent for relaxation. Kung marami kang stress, iligo mo. Chay, wag. Wag. So, hindi po siya pang intake ha. External use only. And we are DTI approved din. And we have this, I'm gonna say it's stronger than Vicks Vapor Rub.
Ooh.
Yes. For sa mga linalagnat and may sipon, may masakit ng ulo.
May,
Yung
may
mga
Shopee ba kayo?
Shopee, I'm gonna create pa.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, yung you should like yung Shopee and Lazada. Parang that's the soon.
I wa
Well, you
mm.
can create it in one day para yung mga
Mm.
viewers natin. Because it's more convenient. So, ano, can you kasi if someone wants to shop, rather than
Mm.
messaging on Facebook, tapos order, mga bayad, ganun,
Mm.
um, can you commit to creating a Shopee page or a Lazada
Mm.
page?
Mm. Mm.
Sige,
Dali
kailan,
lang
kailan?
naman. Siguro
When can our
pagkatapos
viewers
ito.
expect? Sige, so by tonight,
By tonight, meron na yan.
yan, sige,
Kaya,
para hindi na, yun,
mm.
para sa akin hassle na magano with Shopee and Lazada, hassle na mag-message sa page and
Mm.
ganun, click checkout, ayan, automatic bilis na.
Mm.
So yeah, so if you want to order with on Shopee or Lazada, hopefully by tonight the page will
Mm.
be up. Or you can check out the Facebook page then.
Mm.
I'm gonna
May
I'm gonna
soap din
share.
naman kami pero hindi ko makita yung sample. Ako may gawa nun. Mm.
Uh,
Mm.
ikaw gawa ng soap.
Opo.
Oh,
Ako lang
ayos.
nag-learn. Whitening yun pero ako, wag niyo akong tignan kasi bilad ako parati sa araw. Kaya medyo darker ako ngayon. But look at my hands. See?
Yung difference.
They're soft
May
and white.
difference talaga.
Oh,
Oh,
diba?
ayan. So, check out the page. Let me
Mm.
share the screen over here, and then we're gonna go on announcements then. Sige. Share
Mm.
screen. Ay, window.
Question on
Window.
REMS, uwi. Depende po yan, ma'am. Ang
Yung
sahod.
sahod. Mm-mm.
Ayan.
Sige, so this is Herbaline Trading. You can check it out. Carmi gave the link in the comment section. Ito yung mga orders nila. So, legit
Mm.
sila.
Legit
Oo,
yan.
legit sila. Sige.
Actually, this thing can heal fungus sa
Ooh,
kuko. Mm. Yung
nice.
ingrown, yeah, it can heal ingrown and
Dapat,
mga sugat din.
dapat i-ano mo na yan. I-Shopee mo na yan.
Mm.
Oh, sige, sige. By tonight, by
Amazon
tonight.
din.
Next level na yun kasi US. Mamaya na after
Mm.
after may maraming sales sa Shopee. I think
Mm.
Amazon yung next step. Okay. Yung picture dito, mga products. All right, I'm gonna go over some announcements. Hindi pa natin na full
Okay.
screen. I don't usually do this kasi, pero ay, ganito pa rin. Okay. Anyway, you guys can see it even though it's not full screen. Ay, ayan. So we have a couple of announcements today. Bakit three agad? Ay, nako. Sorry, I'm used to having the PowerPoint. Iba yung Sige, if you want to, this is slide number 2. Next week, hopefully, Phoenix is out today. He's not feeling too well, so give him your best wishes. Hopefully, by next week he'll be better. The topic on next Monday on Flip Chat and Chill will be how to become fearless in a competitive freelancing world. So that's next Saturday, no, sorry, next Monday at 6 p.m. And if you want to enroll in the VA
Ayaw,
Bootcamp, a lot of
ayaw.
people were asking about it. Uh, what's that? Oh, if you want to enroll in the VA Bootcamp, here's the website, vabootcamp.ph/enroll, and it's lifetime access. So you don't have a limit for it. We have a couple of packages. Our skills package, which teaches you the basic skills that you need for working online. It's 1,990 lang. Itong
Mm.
accelerated package, this is the one you're enrolled in, no?
Mm. Mm.
Yeah,
Yung
because it's
complete na
not.
po yan, sir, di ba?
Yung
Mm.
or nag-complete package ka ba or accelerated? I think
Yung
accept.
lahat na,
Oo.
I think
Oh,
that
yung
siguro.
Oo, sige, sige. But the accelerated package, kasi nandito na yung mga templates na sinabi ni Elijah
Mm.
kanina, yung profile templates, yung cover letter templates, and you can join the Hustle Challenge. Plus, you have courses for e-commerce, for bookkeeping, for English, andito na siya. It's
Yan,
7,990
yan.
full payment. Yeah, this is the one he's enrolled in. Or
Oh,
2,990 every
for
two
two
weeks for six
weeks.
weeks.
Every
The
2 weeks.
complete package, it includes more courses, SEO, web design, email marketing, writing, Facebook ads, next level freelancing, lead generation, chatbot marketing, time management. And this one is 14,990 or 5,490 every 2 weeks for 6 weeks. So this is, ay, nawala. This is
Nawala.
like if you really want everything in in the enrollment. Pero most of the time we recommend the accelerated package. It's the more budget friendly option. You can get the results you need. So and those are our packages. Why the VA Bootcamp? Well, we talked about it a lot in this interview. But yeah, you get lifetime access, you get the Hustle Challenge, you get support, internships, you get a lot of opportunities over here. We also have some individual courses for English, blogging, bookkeeping, email, freelance writing, SEO, social media, websites, and e-commerce. If you want to check those out. And we also have a lot of free courses. I won't go through all of these, but if you want to check out our free courses here, like if you just want to learn more, you don't want to commit yet, interested pa lang kayo dito, pero yun, hindi pa kayo gusto mag-invest, test muna. Okay lang. You
Mm.
can check out our free courses page here, vabootcamp.ph/free courses. Ayan.
So if afford nyo, take the accelerated. Mm.
Oo. Yeah,
Recommended ko talaga yan.
yung accelerated
Highly
package.
recommended.
Yeah, this is what Elijah got. Oy, may ano, may pusa. There's a cat here. This is what Elijah got. It's highly recommended.
Mm.
This is what he, where he really learned yung what he talked about earlier. When yung mga kailangan when it comes to getting hired versus just the skills. Okay. Um, so, ayun, it's already 3:11. Before we end, Elijah, is there anything that you want to leave the audience with? Any parang final words for today?
Leave the audience with. So yeah, sa mga nag-hesitate dyan is don't think too much. Do it. Do it kaagad. And mas bet. And if you're thinking na kaya na free, siguro kaya mo if you select the correct videos and if you somehow took the correct path, which I didn't get sa free, pero yeah, you can do it, but make a very good resume and portfolio. It will very, very increase your value. Mm-mm. It will make you look great sa clients if you have a good resume and portfolio. And sa
I
cover
agree.
letters, don't make it too long talaga. Just assess what they want and just send it. Don't tell
I
them who
agree.
you are sa cover letter. Hmm. Don't tell them that you're a cum laude. You graduated here, there. Wala, wag yan. Just send them what they want. Hmm.
I agree. I agree. So those
And
are some great tips. Oh yeah. Oh yes, you have another one. Sorry, Elijah.
and if you think you can't do it, you're wrong. You can. You really can. Kahit 80 ka na, you can. Just take in the correct skills. Mm.
Yeah, whether you're
Yeah.
18 or 80, pwede yun.
Mm.
Kaya yun. Oo.
If you have the
Um,
skills and if you really want to do it, mm, you definitely can.
yes, you definitely can do it. Don't think too much. Take action. Diba, sabi ni
Mm.
Elijah. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Elijah. Thank you guys for staying on. They There aren't many questions. The others were answered here. But yeah, thank you, Elijah, for sharing
Mm-mm.
your story. I think it's a unique story because of where you are right now. Diba?
Mm-mm.
You're very young, still newer, but you're on the right path. We're seeing your road to really be successful, and especially now, diba? You're somebody whose education is affected by COVID, and that's why you're here with us. So, thank you for sharing your unique story,
Mm.
and thank you
And
everyone for staying on. And have a
thank
great
you for
rest
this
of your day.
opportunity, then, sir.
No problem. Have a good one.
Have a
Bye.
good one. Bye.